Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt and this is Son.
Kai.
Smackdown this week saw several superstars stuck in Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar left Smackdown and NXT declared war on the WWE Universe. This is the Out of the Blue Smackdown review for the 1st to the 11th, 2019. Like we said, a lot of the superstars stuck in Saudi Arabia. Yep, there were loads of advertisements for all the superstars to be here at Smackdown on Crown Jewel. That didn't happen because for some reason they all got stuck in a plane for 6 hours on the runway and couldn't get back. So Smackdown this week had to have, I'm guessing, a severe rewrite, and they had to sort of pluck from the well, and we'll get to that when we come to. The commentary team were different. Michael Cole, obviously Corey Graves was stuck in Saudi Arabia. First of all, we had Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out, did a promo. They showed a video of Crown Jewel. They showed the attack of Rey Mysterio after that match. Full videos as well. They normally do photos, but they did the whole videos. Then Heyman said about Rey Mysterio's on Raw that he couldn't come to SmackDown because the executive said he can't come to SmackDown. So Lesnar will go to Raw, and effectively he quit SmackDown. That was an interesting thing, being as I thought, well, if he's quit SmackDown, why has he still got the belt? Why didn't he drop the belt? That was the first question I had. If you quit your job, you have to leave your tools behind, and that's really what you should have done. Obviously now, by the looks of it, they're now putting that belt onto Raw, and the Universal title is going to be on SmackDown with Bray Wyatt. They're going to swap the belts by the looks of it. So we'll see. Yep, we'll have to see what happens there on Monday Night Raw. And then we had Bayley versus Nikki Cross, a SmackDown Women's title. This was an okay match. Bayley had Banks with her. She got a lot of interference in this match, as they seem to always do. That was what really caused a distraction, Nikki Cross, and then Bayley got the win to retain the title, only for someone to appear and attack. Who was it, Kai?
Shayna Baszler.
That's it, Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion. She attacked Banks, she attacked Bayley, and this is kind of the thread going through the match, through the show now. We had Sami Zayn doing a bit of interview about NXT. Why, what do you think they're here for? Da da da. Only for Matt Riddle and Keith Lee to sort of appear. Sami Zayn doing his typical sort of cowardly heel thing. Said, "Oh well, I'm wearing an NXT shirt." Opens his jacket to reveal he's wearing a black T-shirt. He says, "No, it's in the car. I took it off because I was eating. Didn't want to stain it. I'll go and get it." Only for Matt Riddle and Keith Lee to follow him. Then they went out into the arena. They had a altercation, shall we say. Matt Riddle and Keith Lee absolutely destroyed Sami Zayn. Then we had Miz TV. Miz came out. Obviously, it was supposed to be Bray Wyatt. He wasn't there because he's stuck in Saudi Arabia. So he got interrupted by another NXT star. Who was it? It was Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa came out. He said that the Miz needed a reality check, and he was everything that was wrong with Raw and SmackDown. And the Miz sort of reciprocated by saying, well, if NXT are here to make a statement, then make a statement. Only for Tommaso Ciampa and the Miz to sort of challenge each other for a match, and that's what happened. Ciampa versus the Miz. It was a cool little match, but Ciampa effectively got the win with a fairy tale ending. Next we had Daniel Bryan backstage. We had Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had been seen previously. Bryan was questioning them about why they were there in NXT and all that. Bryan then challenged Triple H, which I thought, cool, we'll get a Triple H match. That effectively didn't happen. He didn't have his gear there, Kai. Then we had in the background Shawn Michaels taking off his coat, teasing another match, which I thought, oh great, we'll get that match. Will we get that match? That didn't effectively happen because Triple H then introduced who?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. Adam Cole come in, but Bryan said if he was going to have a match against him, he wants it for the NXT title, and that is what happened. Next we had Fire and Desire, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville. We're going to have a match against Carmella and Dana Brooks. Carmella's music was on, but they didn't come out because Bianca Belair was attacking them backstage, only for them Rhea Ripley and Tegan Nox to come out and said, you don't have any opponents now. Now you do. They had a match. And then it was Tegan Nox and Rhea Ripley who got the win. So again, it seems that NXT were completely dominating the universe. They were beating all the superstars. Next we had Triple H and Shawn Michaels come out to the ring to sit ringside. Stephanie McMahon did a promo about the women's evolution, about how they're having defining moments, especially with Saudi Arabia Crown Jewel women's match. Then Daniel Bryan came out versus Adam Cole for the NXT title. This was a really good match. Again, it was nice to see this match, only for then Adam Cole to win. The not all of them, but some of the NXT superstars come down to ringside. Triple H did a bit of a promo about how the battle lines have now been drawn, and that this is his army, because at Survivor Series it's going to be, we should have said this at the beginning, but quickly, Survivor Series is going to not only be Raw versus SmackDown, it's going to be NXT as well, so this is where this sort of comes into it. So yeah, SmackDown, they made the best out of a bad situation in my eyes. They sort of interject. They probably were going to do this eventually, NXT invading, but they sort of had to do it early because of the superstars not being there. They did it to cool effect. Yeah, they should have had more superstars from SmackDown there that they could have sort of worked with, but sadly things happen. They're stuck in Saudi Arabia. We'll have to see what happens next week. They'll probably do a little bit more next week with it as well. But anyway, I thought it worked to a cool effect. And that was SmackDown. Again, Lesnar leaving to Raw. I thought I'd see that coming anyway. You can't have two belts on one show. You have to have them separated. So this is how they're going to do it. So yeah, you can see where they're going with this. So yeah, I thought it was quite a good episode of SmackDown. A very different feel as well because of the problems. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Next week it's going to be a bit up and down because of work commitments again. We will get the Rawsome review out. That'll be Wednesday. Next weekend, again, we're going to have to do 3 videos in one day's recording session and put them out Saturday and Sunday. That's just the way it's going to have to go, I'm afraid, Kai. But they will be out at some time next weekend. That will be the NXT, AEW and the SmackDown review. So, yep, I think we'll leave it there, Kai. So I'll say goodbye and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.